Hey everyone, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kat. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
I can't take you. So we're looking at each other on Zoom, and you have like this beach background.
Because that's
It's
my
hilarious.
mood. I should I should have made a drink, like a margarita or something,
Yeah.
to just like chill in my closet in the beach.
But this is how we should record from now on. I don't know why we haven't done this yet.
I love this idea. So this idea came from yesterday. We recorded, or like we didn't even record. We just hung out with Rick and Ricky from Scottish Watches and Adrian from Bark and Jack in a Zoom chat and just caught up and hung out and had a few drinks, and it was so nice. And we were like, we should do this so we could actually see each other
Yeah.
while we're in isolation.
Well, and the problem was that, like, you know, we have FaceTime, but with FaceTime, like, you got to get your phone on a stand or a tripod, and then it's got to be charged and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is easy. Just set up your computer.
Yeah.
And then you do fancy backgrounds.
Fancy backgrounds, like the beach.
Yeah.
It's my mood.
Mine's not working on my computer, so I'm just stuck with my boring old like white wall. I'm gonna get a green screen though, because I really want to like.
Because this is how
level this up a
dedicated
little
we
bit.
are. Is that we're gonna buy green screens for this. I love your level
Because
of
this
commitment.
is so much fun.
It really is. Think of all the backgrounds we could do. Like you can download your own background from the internet, so anything is possible. All of it.
Literally anything is possible.
This will be fun. I like
This
this
is
idea.
fun.
And I mean, it beats like just not seeing each other or hanging out.
That's true.
It's almost
who
like
knows who knows when we're gonna get to see each other again.
I know.
It could be a while.
It could be. Hopefully not, but I think it will be.
Hopefully not. I think it will be too.
How is isolation, quarantine going?
It's good. It is good. I'm getting a little bit. I need to get out of the house at this point.
Because you're on your second weekend, right?
I'm on my second weekend,
Mhm.
and yeah, not really feeling the claustrophobia yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
I went to the post office today, which was fun. It was like a field trip.
Fancy. Oh, you got out.
Yeah, I had to drop off a package, so it was nice. It was nice to get out and drive a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
You know,
You're
Just
week
here.
3?
I'm week 4.
Oh my gosh, it's been that long.
It's been forever.
What tips do you have for me?
I have nothing for you. So I've gotten to where I've really tried to stop sitting around watching TV all day. So like now I listen to music a lot and just kind of hang out, which basically
Yeah.
just means I listen to music and I'm on Instagram all day. But yeah, I mean, I work out every day. Like that kind of gets a lot of energy out and stuff like that. So that's nice.
Yeah.
I just ordered a coloring book off of Amazon. I've always wanted to do, they have this coloring book that's just cuss words, but like in pretty patterns.
Yeah.
And I feel like that speaks to me. So I just ordered that and I'm going to, just sit around color and listen to music.
You ordered
I
it on
guess.
Amazon, you're probably going to wait like forever to get it.
Amazon hasn't been too bad, actually.
Really?
So my boxing bag took maybe 4 or 5 days to come in. But then like I've ordered some other workout equipment that came in 2 or 3 days and some stuff like that, like a couple of cables for around the house and, random stuff. And it's just taken like maybe 1 or 2 extra days. So it's not too bad.
Have you done a lot of shopping since you've been home?
No,
Like
because
online?
I told myself I was not going to online shop until I got the idea to order like fitness stuff. So I've been really good about not shopping online, which has been really good. What about you?
Well, nice. I've not
Your
been to
face right now. If everybody could have seen Kat's face.
So I actually have not been too bad. I ordered so Peak Design had a big sale.
Yes.
Everything was like 25-30% off. So I ordered a wrist strap for the camera because I don't really like wearing the neck straps, but I really like those that go around the wrist. So I got it for like $15, which was really nice.
Man, I totally forgot to take advantage of that sale too.
Yeah, they had
Dang
some
it.
good stuff. I mean, their bag, which you already have like some of their backpacks and bags and stuff, but the sales was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All the pouches and stuff were on sale too. I think that's the only thing. I feel like I ordered something else.
That's
though.
not bad. No new
Yeah.
watches.
No
No.
watches, thankfully.
Okay.
I've definitely been like doing some research though. Like I don't know. You get that itch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to let it go away on its own, but it's the boredom. It's the boredom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Someone needs to take my phone away from me. But
what would we do without our phones? Have you ever seen on Instagram those like posts that are like, you know, if you were given $1 million, could you go to a cabin for 2 weeks without your phone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I got this. No, like that's a problem. I don't have that. I could not imagine.
It is. And I mean, Instagram has definitely filled up a bunch of time for me too, which is a good and bad thing.
It's a bad
because I feel like 3 hours on Instagram feels like it's only an hour.
Those are rookie numbers.
You look up, you look up
Those
at
are
the
rookie
time and you're like, oh my God, it's been 4 hours. I've been on Instagram for 4 hours. The time just flies.
I am trying to practice control about TikTok because you had me download it. And there was like for the first week, I was staying up till probably 2 a.m, just laying in bed. Like I would go to bed at 11 or midnight and just lay there for an hour or two on TikTok. And then I would get up in the morning and get back on TikTok. And it's so ridiculous. So I haven't been on in like 4 days, I don't think.
That's pretty good. I'm like that. Like I'll go several days without going on there. And then, you know, Jonathan will go to bed early. I'll stay up late. I'm a night owl. And then I'll open it up and then that's it. Like I'm on there for like 3 or 4 hours just laughing my ass off.
I haven't made a TikTok video yet.
Me neither.
I feel that it's only a matter of time before I just start like day drinking and I'm just like, screw it. Let's just make stupid TikTok videos. Like what will I see what will happen is I will just get so bored. I'll really want to learn these dances that they do. And then I'll just be like 4 hours later. Well, if I did it, I need to record it.
Yeah.
So, man.
No, I'm not going to lie. I definitely want to learn how to do some of the dances. I want to do the little dog thing too, where they're like, you know,
yes,
and they like run after the dog. I can't even I forgot.
I love that. Like you just did a bunch of hand signs as though everybody knows what we're talking about. Oh man.
But there's so many like the ones that really crack me up are like the ones that they have the parents doing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I die laughing.
Also, the ones where it's 30-year-olds admitting that we were all wrong about TikTok and we used to judge people for using it, and now it's our whole life. Yeah. I feel that. But we're here to talk about watches because we haven't gotten there yet. Ish. I'm excited about today.
I am excited about
I'm super excited today. We totally ripped this idea off, or I totally ripped this idea off. So shout out, first of all, to the guys over at the 40 and 20 podcast, because I do listen to their podcast. It's a lot of fun. And so they did this idea. So I guess if you're not in the States, you probably wouldn't know this, but basically our U.S. government has passed a stimulus package. And so there's a lot of criteria that's involved. The gist of it is as long as you don't make too much money or didn't make too much money last year, that each person in your household would be receiving $1,200. And then each child would also, like for each child, it's also another $500. So the guys over at 40 and 20 did this fun episode I think it was last week, where they basically just spent this money on watch stuff. And I thought it was a lot of fun. And I know that you and I have different ideas. We haven't talked about this, so I don't know if you have some of the same stuff or if it's totally different.
I know.
But this will be fun. So yeah, I'm very excited. So our podcast today is going over our government stimulus shopping spree. I don't know what to call it.
I don't know either. That sounds good enough for
me. Free watch money.
Yeah, I mean, not that I'm gonna get to spend it on watch stuff. That would be really nice. But serious question. Are you gonna spend it on watch stuff? No. Probably not.
Probably. You sound very sure of yourself right there.
Probably not.
Okay.
I would say.
All right.
But I don't know for sure.
No guarantees. So our rules was just you have the money and it has to be anything watch oriented. So it could be watches, it could be accessories, could be whatever you wanted it to be. But that is our episode today. So super excited. But before we do it, let's get the wristwatch check done because we keep forgetting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we keep forgetting about it. So, Kat, what you
now
got?
It's just going to be at the end of the show from here on out.
From here on out. Somebody said something about that. Somebody was like, I like how you guys pretend that you forget about the wristwatch checks. And I'm like, no, we just forget about the wristwatch checks.
We really forget about
them.
Like,
we should add them to like I need to put a sticky note on my computer that says, don't forget the wristwatch check.
Well, the problem is, too, like, when we're doing these interviews, we're so excited and we get, like, you know, really engaged with the conversation, and we honestly just forget to do them. But so today I'm wearing the Oris Big Crown Pointer Date. I put this one on the bracelet, and we've got these in for a review still for a little while, and I have not worn it on the bracelet yet, and I've actually, like, I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
The bracelet feels really good. It's super comfortable. And it's pretty well made. I think when I first got the watch, I immediately took it off the bracelet and stuck it on a strap and just forgot about the bracelet. It's been sitting in the box. And today I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it out. I'm going to size it. And I really like it. I like the feel of it. It gives it a whole different vibe. Actually dresses the watch up just a little bit too. So I don't know. It's very polished. I don't know how the polishing will hold up, but we'll see. And we'll do a review on this one probably
next week,
right?
Week? Is the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited about that. What about you?
I'm very excited. So I've been complaining about needing a day-date watch. And so I have stolen, I have in quotation marks borrowed Tyler's Hamilton Pilot day dates. Oh, you can't see because it just looks like I'm trying to hold it up to the computer screen, but because of my very tropical background, it just kind of blends in. So this is the watch that is from, it's the watch that Matthew McConaughey's character wore in the movie Interstellar. It's Tyler's favorite watch. It's his only it's his first really nice watch. But yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, man, I haven't seen that watch in a while, and it's a day date, and I thought that it would be fun to just kind of throw it on and wear. So
that watch is so nice, and I do
crazy.
Like, I love that movie, and I associate that watch, and of course they did the Murph too. I think last year or something like that. But yeah, that's a really cool watch. It wears pretty big though, doesn't it?
So it's 44 millimeters, and the last time that I wore it, I thought that it was just really big, but I don't know. Like right now, like I think it fits just fine. It's so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little thinner than my Planet Ocean, which is a 42 millimeter. It's the same size as the Samurai, but I feel like the Samurai case shape makes it fit bigger. I don't know. Like, it's actually it's really
like all dial too.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it
doesn't look bad.
The markers are insane on this. I'm gonna play around and take a bunch of pictures of it before Tyler comes back over to my house. And just
now that is a really cool piece.
Yeah,
he'll grow into that watch really nice, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. He's tall, but he's very skinny and lanky, so it still just looks absolutely ridiculous on his wrist. But
does he wear it at all?
Every now and then. So even though, like, I got this watch because I got a ridiculous deal on it. And Interstellar is his favorite movie. So I got it for him a couple years ago, and even though like I paid hardly anything for it, it's still an expensive watch. So I don't want him wearing it to school and stuff like that. So no, he doesn't wear it that often. And lately, I don't know what's going on with my kid. Lately, he's not in a like watch wearing mood. He hasn't worn a watch in a while. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've clearly gone wrong at some point. I don't know what happened, but maybe he'll get back into it.
He sees watches everywhere in the house, so he doesn't feel like he needs to wear it
everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It's ridiculous.
There's no shame in that. I mean, there's days, especially since I've been home, like I'll take a watch off to go outside and play with the dogs or something, and I'll forget to put it back on for a while.
I've just been grabbing G-Shocks lately, like.
I know,
because they're just so easy. I mean, first of all, day complication built in, so I can look and see what day of the week it is. But they're just easy. I don't know, and not that like it's not like it's any more inconvenient. And I still get dressed every day, so it's not like I'm just sitting around in like sweatpants and a t-shirt, and so wearing like my Speedmaster would look a little ridiculous. Like I still get dressed in like jeans or whatever, but I don't know. Like it's just easy. I don't know. I have no justification. I put on other watches to take pictures.
I've been wearing my Apple Watch a lot, and like I got a little hate on our page, a little bit, but it's okay.
It's all
It's
right.
okay. You know what? I love watches and like keeping me on track at the house, especially when it's like a podcast day and I've got to edit. I'll put my phone away so I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at those notifications, and I'll just wear the Apple Watch so I can get your texts and emails and stuff. And that's about it. But
That's the thing. It's the distraction of phones. Like,
yeah,
show notes the other day took me 6 hours. Not because there were 6 hours worth of show notes, but because I spent all 6 hours on my phone.
it's so hard.
That's a
It's
smart
tough.
idea. I need to do that.
And then like being home too, it's just like you just procrastinate and procrastinate.
I feel this. Shout out to all of you who work from home, like regular
Yeah.
and right now, because there's no way I would get anything done.
Oh man, I'm so like, I don't know. I'll get like a burst of inspiration and I'll get stuff done, but other than that, it's tough for me. And like I said, the Apple Watch does help me a lot. So
Yeah, I feel
it's
that.
it's its own little tool.
For sure.
Whether you want to call it a watch or not, I don't care.
It tells the time.
It does.
So
So does a computer though. So
wait, let's look up. I do want to. Let's just check this real quick.
what?
I'm gonna Google the definition of watch. Why not? Let's see if an Apple Watch counts as a watch. It says a small timepiece worn typically on a strap around one's wrist.
There you
Doesn't
go.
clarify very much, but I mean it's a timepiece, right? I don't know.
It is.
Anyways, the debate continues.
Yeah.
We're fine with it.
You can
So.
like both. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
And it's super nice. Like you would love it because like when you go for runs or when I bike, it shows like calories burned, how far you've gone. It's just super helpful.
I
Like,
literally think about buying an Apple Watch just so I can wear it for when I'm working out. But then
honestly though,
Wh-
like you can look at your heart rate, make sure you're staying in the zone. Like it is
no,
super
but
helpful.
The problem is then I see people all the time. Like I see it when I go boxing and I see it when I like at boot camp and stuff. People will just be so frustrated halfway through their workout because they forgot to start their Apple Watch. And then if you didn't start
the
it, does it
workout.
even count? Like,
It'll count your heart rate, but I don't know. Like the official workout wouldn't have started.
no.
Yeah,
It's like you didn't even work out.
but like you're gonna. I don't know. You just gotta remember to set it.
Anyways, all right, to the topic. Yeah, so $1,200 that you get to spend on anything watch related. So we're just gonna go down each of our individual lists and go from there. Okay, so do you want me to share my screen with you?
You got a notepad too?
Oh yeah,
Oh my gosh.
just so because I didn't know that I could share the screen and you could see
Oh,
the
okay.
stuff.
That's true. That's true.
All right. So my first pick is I've been obsessed with this idea of watch movement cufflinks. Like I see them
Oh,
all
wow.
over Instagram. I don't even wear French cuff shirts, but now I want to wear French cuff shirts so that I can wear watch cufflinks. And a
Those
friend
are
of mine,
super nice.
aren't these really cool? So these are Omega cufflinks that are based off of like an old Omega movement. And I just freaking love them. Like, I think they're so beautiful. These are found on iflwatches.com. They do a ton of different cufflinks and things like that, like tons of different movements from different brands. But I love like the kind of copper coloration with the silver because I think that kind of makes it more universal to what I'm wearing. There's a friend of mine shared a website that has some amazing like women's cufflink shirts or like French cuff shirts, so I need to look into that. But I just love this idea of wearing cufflinks in general, and then I love like the watch movement cufflinks. So these come in at $319. Yeah, that would be my first purchase for sure.
Is that like a normal price for a cufflink?
I think it depends. Like, I mean, obviously you can go to a department store and get regular cufflinks much cheaper.
But like nicer ones?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of average. I don't know. Like, I was
Yeah, I
looking
don't
at watch movement cufflinks, and obviously, like the Omega ones are a little bit more expensive. And then you have other watch brands that are much more expensive, and then the price, like on IFL watches, it just depends on like the movement, things like that. So different movements will be more expensive. There are some that have working cufflinks, like working movements, which I feel is ridiculous because I'm just gonna beat the hell out of it anyways. So there's no way I could do that. I like these because it's a manual wound movement. Like I've seen a lot of them when I was doing some research into it. I've seen a lot of them that have a rotor over them, and to me that it covers the whole movement, you know?
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
So, these are really cool. I like that.
Cool. I'm so envious that men get to wear cufflinks. I just think it's such a cool accessory, and I really want to start wearing them.
I think a lot of men could say like they're envious that we get to wear bracelets and all the other stuff. And
men wear bracelets too, so don't come at me in my DMs, man. Like you guys wear bracelets too, so don't start with me. Y'all, I've seen men who wear earrings. I barely wear earrings. I mean necklaces, I guess. I don't know. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, so like I just spend all my money on watches. It's a struggle. So this is my first purchase at $319.
Okay.
All right. So my next purchase, I think this might be something you have, is a book. So it's the Hodinkee book. So it's Watches, a Guide by Hodinkee. I want this book. I just haven't bought it for whatever reason yet. I don't have a lot of watch books. Like I have a watch book that a friend of mine got me for my birthday. And then I have A Man and His Watch, which I absolutely adore that book. And I mean, I love the Hodinkee writing style. I like a lot of their writing now. So I think that this would be an absolutely phenomenal book. I'm sure the pictures are absolutely ridiculous too. And this is $85 whole.
Yeah.
Which would also be why I haven't bought it yet, because I don't know. I'm just weird like that. So. Next purchase. So we have a mutual friend, Steven, who runs Strap Butler. Strap Sense. Sorry. He runs Strap Sense. So he has been pushing these basically kind of valet trays called a Strap Butler for a while. That he handmades, fully customizes, everything like that. And I don't need one, but I just think it would be really nice to change my watch straps on them. Because right now, like I just lay like a cloth or something like that. Like I have a ton of those the cloths from Manta when they were in town. So I just lay one of those on the table, so I'm not scratching my watch, having it just sit on the table to change out my watch straps and all. But I don't know. I think like having one of these would be super cool. They're $119, but I love that they're handmade. And that you can customize everything. Like you can customize your wood finish, your stain, everything like that. I need to reach out to Steven though, because I want to do something a little different than like what he usually does. So I don't know.
What do you want to do?
Well, everything in my house is white and rustic or gray. Okay. So I would really I want to see if he can do like not a stain, but like just a painted white wood.
Yeah.
And then
like a whitewash type thing.
And then distress the hell out of it. So it looks very rustic. It looks kind of barnwoody.
He could get some like chalk paint too and like kind of like sand it down a little bit.
Yeah.
That would look good. Yeah. Shout out Steven. Like those valets, I probably will pick one of those up in the next few weeks because it's not on my list, but like they're super handy. And I literally have just a watch roll like flattened out, and that's where I like toss my ring and my watches and my glasses all on top of that every day. So just because it's protective next to my nightstand.
Yeah, see, I think it would be great for that too, like even just as a valet. I agree. Like I just toss my watches like on there. So it would be nice to have something that I could put on there. Then so I want just kind of like a barnwood kind of white look to it, and then like of course with gray fabric. Because why not?
Of course,
it's my color. So you guys can check out Strap Sense at strapsense.com, and we'll have like links and pictures and everything in the show notes, so you guys can check out kind of what we're looking at. But those are $119. So
cool.
Next would be probably the only watch that I've put on here. I want the Arnie. I don't know why. Like lately this watch really calls to me. I don't know why, because I have talked so much crap about like any digital watches, and I love this watch lately. Like I see so many pictures of it.
Maybe it's like one of these that is like so weird that you've started to like it.
Yeah, maybe. It's weird AF. Like I just don't I don't know how to describe it. I just really like this watch, and I've seen so many really awesome pictures of it. It just looks badass. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it that I really dig right now.
I'm loving your pics.
My pic. Oh, like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what
This
pics?
is like-
Because I'm sharing
No.
a screen. I was like, wait, what's going on?
No.
Yeah.
Mine are like I don't have exact same, but like I have similar. Like,
Okay.
we think so much
We
alike.
think a
It's
lot
funny.
alike. I know.
Yeah.
It would really be hard, I feel like, to have picked exactly the same things, but who knows?
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to check one of these out in person actually, and I've never seen one in
Mhm.
person. So
Yeah.
definitely really curious
wonder if
to
someone-
try it.
I wonder if someone in the Nashville Watch Club has one.
I haven't seen
don't know.
anybody post it. I stalk
Yeah.
Nashville Watch Club members because I know that like we could easily see these watches. But yeah, no, I
Interesting.
like this watch. So this is the Seiko Prospex SNJ025 for $525.
It's not that bad.
No, it doesn't. I mean, yeah. It was going to be this or a different watch, and I like this for sure. And this is
really
my
cool.
only watch in the $1,200. This is my only watch. So,
Awesome.
so a couple of like little pickups too. On top of that, it's just to kind of round up and max out my $1,200 because I'm not leaving any money on the table. So I have the Worn and Wound keychain spring bar tool. It's only $25. The fact that I haven't bought one yet is ridiculous. But it's so freaking cool and convenient just that you can have a spring bar tool like attached to
Yeah.
your keychain. It's just
I
convenient. It's
know.
one of those
We've
things.
talked about these for so long, and we
Yes.
still haven't picked them up yet.
No, we're the worst.
I know.
But I need to. And I don't even think I would put it on my keychain because I keep a very like minimal keychain. But it would be easy to clip into a backpack or something like that for when I travel and stuff. So that way it's
Mhm.
always there and available. It looks like it's very compact. It has like a cap over it so it wouldn't throw off anybody at airport security and stuff. Because I have had that issue with airport security where they're just kind of like, what is this? So I definitely really like that. I think that it's a great, easy pick me up. If you're ever shopping for anybody for a holiday and they're a watch person, I think this is a great little gift to have. For
Fantastic.
sure.
Like, this is a great stocking stuffer, too.
Yeah, we should have
Yeah.
included this in our Christmas episode.
I know.
Okay, so that's $25 from the Wind Up Watch Shop.
Okay.
And then, so another purchase from Worn and Wound and Wind Up is going to be the Milanese mesh bracelet that they sell. So it's
Yeah.
$45, but they posted a picture of this on the Stova, the Virus Grau Stova that I have months ago. I think you sent me the picture, and I was just like, I'm obsessed with it and I love it. Still haven't picked it up. I find like the small purchases I just say that I'm gonna buy and never do. But yeah, I absolutely love this
No,
bracelet.
I've actually I've been eyeing this mesh bracelet for a while. For $45, it's like the Stabe or whatever you call it, Milanese mesh, and it looks like it's kind of on the thicker side, which I actually like on a Milanese mesh.
Yeah.
I don't like the super thin ones. But yeah, that's a great option.
Right. And I mean, so it's 20 millimeters, so it will work on everything that I have basically. But I don't think I would put it on anything else. I think I don't really mix my bracelets up a lot. Like I just have my one bracelet and that's it for each watch. But for $45, this is a steal.
Now, I wonder
What you got?
if you will so like this is polish and your Stova is
It's brushed.
yeah.
Like insanely brushed. But I feel like on Instagram, I've seen that post where they had
Yeah.
the Stova with this bracelet. And
Yeah.
I feel like it looks
It
good.
looked fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $45 and they have a return policy, I'm sure. So, worst case
I wonder
scenario.
maybe they'll add a different a brush version or the bead blasted.
A bead blast
'cause that
would be cool.
Well, because your case is kind of that way. It's kind of like it's not really brushed. I don't know what it is. I
I
can't
think
remember.
it's bead blasted.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, because it's not. You don't see that brush finishing, but yeah, I really like. I love Milanese mesh bracelets on certain watches. They look fantastic.
Yeah.
I think they look really good on certain divers, and they look really good on pilot watches too.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm super curious to check this out. And wrapping it up with the $1,200, I'm going to pick up another book, and it's going to be the Wristwatch Handbook, which is from a gentleman named Ryan Schmidt. I've heard phenomenal things about this book. Ryan's a really cool guy to talk to, too. It's just a really thorough, kind of in-depth book that he's put together on basically kind of starting with the beginning. I mean, it's a really comprehensive look at different watch brands and things like that. So I think it's a really cool book. I have a friend who has it. I just haven't purchased one for myself. And so this is found on Amazon at $55, which leaves me $27 that I will just blow on NATO straps at cheapestnato.com.
There you go.
However, I have a kid, so I get an extra $500. Right? Like, that's the...
yeah, you do. That's true.
It's not my fault. The government did it. Sorry, Kat.
Yeah.
Like, it is
so
what it is.
What are you adding?
All right. So I just thought about this like 10 minutes before we started recording. So I didn't do as much research into it. But my plan is... per child, you have $500. I just have Tyler. So I am going to buy the G-Shock that I have from Rob over at Topper Jewelers. Like, I love this G-Shock. I wear it all the time. So it's the black full metal with the resin strap, which is the GMWB 5000 G-1. It is $500. So pretty simple, easy. Yeah. And then if I can cheat just a little bit, Rob actually Rob has them on sale for like 28% off, which is a great price. And then the difference in that, I'm going to buy one of those Forstner JB bracelets that I see all over Instagram right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
How much are those bracelets?
$125.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. And I don't know why I have, again, like the cheap. I don't know. I talk about buying stuff and then just don't do it all the time. It's a real problem.
I'm excited. Like, I want to check out Josh over at Stuff and Watches. He's got one.
Yes.
And I've never seen one in person, so I'm anxious to like see it and feel it because I've heard so many mixed reviews on those bracelets. I like the look of them.
But I feel like it will drive me insane because you don't have, like, the bracelet doesn't integrate into the watch case. And I feel like that will drive me insane. But dang it, they look really cool too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I've heard, so at the end link, it almost has like a spring loaded action where you can put it in like an 18 millimeter bracelet or you can put it in a 20 millimeter bracelet or 19, just, it doesn't matter what you have. It kind of will adjust to whatever.
Right.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like spring loaded.
To like whatever the case size is.
Yeah, the end link will. And so like I've heard where that's not good for the lugs. I don't know if that's true or not, and I'm sure maybe for vintage watches that might be the case where those lugs are not as strong, they're not as well made. But yeah, I'm interested to like kind of look into that a little bit more and see if they're going to do damage to the case, especially if you have like thinner lugs on a watch. Because I guess that load that it's pressing off, if that will hurt it eventually. I don't know.
I have no idea.
It'll definitely scratch it, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
All right.
So I'm done. I've maxed out all my monies. Like,
you have maxed out
your
benefits.
Out. I was that way. And I was like,
mine's going to be so boring. I'm glad I didn't just choose like one watch. I have like a couple of things, so I'm not like
because you wanted
super
to
boring.
Choose one watch originally.
Originally, I did.
Okay,
I was like, I'm just going to buy one watch.
So what was the one watch going to be?
I think it was, I had narrowed it down between two different Zodiacs. I was going to get another Super Seawolf, or I was going to get the Astrographic, which I've been like eyeing for a long time. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
which retails at over $1,200 too. So you'd have been asking.
It does?
I think it's like $1,295.
That's close. It's close enough.
It's close enough. I'll got you. I'll send $100 fake your way.
So, first one on my list
is
a G-Shock.
Okay.
So I figured, all right, I gotta get a watch with this money. And what better to have right now, especially stuck at home, is another really cool G-Shock. So I got the full metal. This is a 5000. This is the like full stainless steel model that I actually really like.
It's so baller in person.
Yeah, no. So you had this one for a little while.
Yes.
I guess it was last year now, but was it Abby Shakes that was it his watch? Yeah.
Who is the Watchgram. He let me borrow it.
Yeah, so it's just such an awesome watch, and I feel like like if I'm gonna have a G-Shock, I want a full metal.
Yeah.
Just a little upgrade, you know. This one's really cool. It's got Bluetooth time sync on this one. But yeah, I mean, I adore all G-Shocks really. Like anytime a new one comes out, I'm like, I want one. They're almost
if
like
it's the 5600 series, I'm sold immediately.
Yeah, I definitely am not a fan of like the round case series. I just don't like those at all. I only like the squares. But I love G-Shocks. I will forever love G-Shocks. And like, I could see why people have collections of just hundreds of G-Shocks because you can collect them. Like, just buy them all. And then we saw, man, this was like a month or two ago, but Rob had posted over at Toppers that all gold G-Shock, and we talked about it on the show too.
Oh yeah, like the $70,000 one.
How cool! Because like no one would think that that's real on your wrist.
It's like the ultimate flex. It will look like the gold, like Full Metal.
Exactly. It'll just look like the gold one, and no one will know that you have this incredibly expensive watch. I just want to hold it. I just want to hold it in my hands and like see how heavy it is.
The
like,
packaging was amazing. Like it was so
cool,
pretty and so cool. Man,
like I want to know the person that bought that watch. No, but yeah, so I have a G-Shock on my list, and then let me
I see what's up here.
All right, so the next one on my list is something that's actually sold out right now, but this is the Tool watch box from the Wind Up Shop. So they released this, I think, last year at one of the Wind Up Fair that they had in the fall, and I freaking love this thing. It is like
super
it wouldn't
cool.
fit in my safe. That's the only bad thing, but it's amazing. So I got the red one on my list, and this one comes in at did I say that the G-Shock was like $550?
The G-Shock is $550. Or are you taking advantage of Rob's sale because you have? I like how you had it pulled up on the Topper Jewelers website.
I did. I probably won't take advantage of the sale because like I had my price like.
You'll be honest.
I'll be honest.
I cheat in all of these things.
Well, and I know that sale's about to end too, but yeah, so this watch case, I think you can fit 12 watches inside of it. It looks like a toolbox. Inside there's like wooden partitions for each watch, and like the little foam inserts are really nice too. Like they have this like cool texture on them.
Yeah.
With the fabric, but I love this thing. Like
I think it's super cool. It was so genius of them to come up with something like that because there was nothing on the market at all. It looks like any toolbox that you would find. Yeah, and I think like if you're someone that has watches on display in your house, like this is a really cool way to display them because honestly, like if you look at watch boxes, they almost all look the same. They're kind of boring. They're either brown or black leather. There's nothing really special about them, but this is really cool. Like I would totally bring my watches out with this one. Yeah, I agree. I love it. How much is it? This one's $250. Okay. Yeah, so they're out of stock now, but hopefully that's where my cheat was. All right, so the next thing I have on my list is from the Hodinkee shop, and this is a light brown watch case. So this is one that you can fit 2 watches into. And I was lucky enough last year I was able to borrow a watch from a friend, and he sent it to me in one of the Hodinkee travel cases, and it was just like the one watch one. And I was like so impressed by it. It was so nice. I did not want to send it back. Like I almost offered to buy it from him, but they're incredibly well made. Like the leather is really good. And I'm not a big like watch roll person. I don't like watch rolls a lot. I think they're big and bulky. Yeah. And like I've learned also that when we go to, watch club meetups or if we're meeting friends, I just don't want to take a ton of watches. I think having a watch on your wrist and having 2 in a travel case is pretty much perfect. And when I travel, I'm not taking a whole bunch of watches either. I might take 1, maybe 2 at max. So I think this is perfect to take with you. And I just like it's very padded. Like you zip this thing up, throw it in your bag, and you don't have to worry about your watches. Like they're completely protected. Yeah, I like that. They have several different colors, and you can get ones that have 4 slots, 3 slots, but no. So this 2-1 that I like, it comes in at $380, which isn't cheap by any means, but I'm telling you, they are incredibly well made. Yeah, like probably the best travel case I've ever. Well, I like that it looks like a sunglass case, so it's a little bit discreet in that way. And it's smaller too, because that's the problem with watch rolls. Is watch rolls just get so thick when you roll them up and have them all put together.
Yeah.
So something like that is definitely, it would be very easy to just toss in your bag and kind of go.
Yeah, and like I know like a lot of people are just like, oh, you can just go buy a $25 2-watch case on Amazon, and that's totally true. You can, but I've learned that like I like having nice things. I like feeling nice things in my hand. I want something that's going to be around for a while and it's not going to break. The zipper's not going to go out. And with these, your money is definitely going to be well spent.
Right.
Like I said, I like that these are like very vertical and you can stick them in any bag. I could stick this in my camera bag if I was going to go out shooting some watches. But yeah, I really, really like this case a lot. So I probably would never buy it if I didn't have this like supplement money that I'm spending here. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of one of my things on the list.
Fun.
And then, oh yeah, I got one more thing from the Hodinkee shop, which you actually had as well, which is the Watches the Guide by Hodinkee. I've been wanting this book again. I don't know. I think I just forgot about it, to be honest with you.
I think I did too for a while. Yeah.
But it looks so cool. And yeah, I would love to add it to my collection. This one comes in at $85, like you said. But yeah, and that kind of rounds me out. I think I counted it up. I went like $10 over budget.
Shame. Put something back.
That's okay. I'm not putting anything back. I'll just count Rob's discount and with his sale that he's doing right now on the G-Shocks, and then I'll be good.
And
How about that?
Now you have some free money.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's nice spending fake money or spending other people's money. Like, that's what I love about my job is I get to spend other people's money and not have to spend my own. So yeah. I'm good at that. Like, I got that down.
Yeah, I love it. Like when someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, can you help me find a watch? Someone personal and close that I know very well. If a stranger does it or someone I'm not familiar with, it's very hard because like I don't know you. I don't know what your style is, your personality.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. And we get that question a lot.
We do. Yeah. We do. And it's okay. I mean, I understand it. When you get it from a family member or a close friend, it's really fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll spend everybody else's money. No problem. No, but for sure. But instead, this is our fantasy world because in all reality, it's going into savings.
Bills. Bills or savings.
Because I don't know how long all this is going to last. So
yeah, that's true. We really don't. I mean, I wish I could say things are getting better here, but I think they're getting worse on our end, at least in Tennessee. I don't know about other states. Yeah, I honestly don't know. It's a good idea to put the money into savings. We're definitely going to. Because really that money's it's not free money that they're giving you, that it's from your taxes. So at some point it's going to go back.
Exactly. They'll be taxing the heck out of it next year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. I liked this one.
This was fun. It was nice just sitting around all day and looking at online shopping, which I've tried to avoid so much of. So it was definitely
Well,
fun.
I think I did well because I honestly I thought I was just going to go with one watch pretty much all day. And literally like an hour and a half before we started recording, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I basically just went off of instinct. And those were like the 5 things that I chose just based off of instinct.
These are things that I genuinely have talked about purchasing that I want to purchase, but then just I forget about or just decide not to, or that I don't need. I'll talk myself out of buying anything. Yeah. So, I mean, it's all fun and it's stuff that we both really enjoy and really love. So I'm curious to hear what other people would buy for sure. Like y'all will have to let us know in the comments on Instagram, like, or on the website, what you would buy. Speech. Really difficult. It's amazing when you don't talk to anybody all day, every day, and then like you actually do. Oh my God.
Oh, it was funny yesterday. We were doing the Zoom chat. Ricky was like, Kat, you don't talk. I was like, I'm not like, we don't have a game plan. We're just here. Like no one was talking.
We're just hanging out.
We're just hanging out. Like if we were sitting at the table, I'd be the same way.
And that's fine. That's fine. I know. This whole solitude thing is hard. I told Ricky, because Ricky called last night and we were chatting. I'm like, I just want a hug. Like I'm not even a hugger I'm not like I believe in a bubble. I love my bubble, but yeah, I just want human interaction and I want to hug somebody. So
I know. I am a hugger only because like that's how I grew up. I'm very like affectionate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, even like my mom's
that family, for sure.
And my dad's. But yeah, like me and Jonathan are not like, we're not like super huggers anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah, like just to see, I just want to see friends. Like I just want to hang out.
I don't even like,
wanna hang
I want to
out.
see my coworkers. Like, I never thought that I would just be more excited to go back to work at some point, but
I know.
yeah, or hang out. Like yeah. I like to not have to Facebook Live my workouts, or I don't know. I just want to.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be getting all the hugs and all the high fives. Like,
Yeah, all of it. But even
like
once,
you're walking down the street like, hey man, everybody's getting
everybody. I don't even know you. Everybody's
Yeah.
getting a high five. People are very like weird
everybody's
right
going to get
now.
sick again is what's going to happen.
Exactly. But people are so weird right now. Like when I go for a jog or something, like people won't even like say hi, and I'm like,
I know.
it's fine. We're 6
You
feet
can't even
apart.
look at, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's serious. It is serious.
It is very serious, I guess. But you can still say hi to people. This is
You
Tennessee.
can say hi to people. You can still be nice.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Well, so like eventually the world will go back to normal, hopefully. But what's not going to go back to normal is the watch industry because there's some craziness going on. So we already knew that Patek wasn't going to be releasing anything, but like a week ago, Rolex sent out an email to their customers saying that they were going to be releasing stuff, here in a few weeks. And now all of a sudden they're not releasing anything. Like they've announced officially that them and Tudor are not going to release anything for 2020. Yeah. And you have some stuff to say.
I do.
What
so
you got?
Like at first I was like, okay, no big deal. Honestly, it'll help some of the other brands out probably with them not releasing anything this year. But then like I was really excited, especially about Tudor and what they were going to put out. And I feel like it's, I don't know. Part of me feels like it's really lazy.
Yeah.
I feel like they already have models lined up to come out this year. Why not go ahead and release them?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the
people
models
are not
already
they're not,
done.
People are buying watches. Like people are not like hoarding their money either right now. So I don't understand what their reasoning is. They may feel it's not the right time, but no, I feel like they should. I mean, I feel like everybody's at home on their computers right now itching to buy stuff. Like now is the best time.
And now you see so many brands going to online sales where they haven't done it before. So
exactly.
Or even, okay, maybe don't release it here in the next couple weeks, but maybe here in a month, go ahead and release it when stuff starts to kind of normal out.
Later in the year, like release it maybe in the fall. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
We want stuff to look forward to.
So I think it's just laziness on their part. And so now perhaps they're not going to release until, maybe they're not going to put anything out until Basel next year.
Okay.
They're just going to put out what was ready this year for it.
But do you think it has something to do with the fact that Basel is postponed until next year? But then they still have to have 2021 Basel too. So now they save everything. I don't know what Basel was thinking. They were just trying to save their money and like not burn to the ground. But so maybe that's their plan, is just to release like those watches in, what is it, February or something like that. That Basel got postponed.
I don't see them doing two Basels or two exhibitions back to back. I really think they're just going to do one.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is like, okay, they're being a little lazy. They're going to push this off until next year when the product was already ready. People are ready to buy. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little mad.
Yeah. Petty.
Just a little, yeah.
Whatever. Way to go,
Rolex. Really wanted to see what they were going to do. But
really Tudor, yeah. I feel like Tudor's in a great position where they could really step up and do something really awesome. But
yeah,
they'll probably just do another PO1. Like the PO2. That'll be.
Might as well for 2020, right?
Right.
Like that'll be the watch. Well, I mean, I do kind of get it. I feel like, especially with Rolex and Tudor, they sell out. You got to get on a wait list with the 80s and boutiques being closed. How do you get on a wait list? How do they do it online? I don't know how all that would work. So maybe it's just a mess for them to handle. But I feel like they could have at least pushed it off until the fall.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that at least. But
or just not said anything. I don't feel like you had to make a firm statement just yet. You could have waited a few months to see what was going to happen. But, oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Guess I ain't buying a Tudor this year.
Were you buying a Tudor anyway this year?
Maybe I was.
Now we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Well,
There's other things to look forward to. I'm really excited. We had Rob on the show last week or earlier this week. Whatever. I'm lost.
Like,
but
yeah, at some point.
And yeah, he's talking about all these collabs he's got coming. I'm so excited. Like, I really want another Zodiac. So I'm excited.
And he
to see.
flat out said that there's another Zodiac in the works.
I know.
So I'm very excited. And I mean, next week, and we have Oris. We have VJ from Oris. Nobody knows that just yet.
There's so many like companies that are going to be doing cool stuff. Like, Rolex and Tudor are out of the mix, but maybe this is the year you buy one of the the lower tier brands. Like you buy an Oris or a Zodiac or a Nomos or something other than a Tudor or Rolex. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I wonder.
This is their time to shine.
I wonder what Omega's going to do, because not just in general. Like, there's one watch they have to put out this year, which is 50th anniversary of Apollo 13, which is actually this weekend, the date. So I wonder how that's going to go. And if Omega's just going to kind of drop some stuff this weekend. I would hope not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll see.
Who knows what Omega does. But you can't put that off till next year.
No, because then it doesn't make sense.
No. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's an interesting year. I think at this point, like, everybody's just got to roll with the punches and just kind of like, this year's just shot, y'all. Like, let's just fast forward to 2021 where it's fine. At some point, we'll all laugh about all this. But in all seriousness, I hope everybody's continuing to stay safe and, make sure you're taking care of yourselves and each other and following all of your social distancing rules. If you want to see people, I highly recommend Zoom. That's what we're doing, and it's a lot of fun.
This is really fun.
It's easy. It was very easy to set this up. So hopefully, like, if you guys want to check it out, definitely would recommend it.
Yeah, I wonder, like, we should try to do like a Nashville Watch Club Zoom. I've seen some other, like, ours is pretty small. Like, we could get like our small little group to do it.
Oh yeah, like the go-to group. For sure.
Yeah, the go-to group.
Let's do it.
Let's
set this up.
Maybe this weekend or something. Yeah.
Y'all check your DMs. There'll be a group chat, so enjoy all of those notifications.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that is it for today.
That was it.
All right. Y'all, make sure you head over to our website, which is, don't make me laugh. Dang it. That is impossible, y'all. So head over to our website, which is www.10and2.com, and that's spelled TENN. We'll have all the show notes with all the links to the stuff that we talked about if you guys want to check it out. And let us know what you would have done. Like, if you had $1,200, what would you have bought? So let us know in our show notes on the website, or head over to our Instagram. That's kind of where we're the most active because we've got nothing else going on these days, which is at 10and2 Media. And yeah, for sure, let us know. Definitely curious to hear what you guys think. So that is it for today.
Okay.
All right. Y'all be safe. Take care of each other. And that's it. Bye.
All right. Bye, y'all.